Hello again, everyone. Galidorn back here again, playing Raid Shadow Legends. I'm in day 3 of the Ankora Fusion. Champion Training Tournament is in full swing. Still participating in the Fire Knight Tournament for Dungeon Divers. But my main focus is doing Tavern work and running Nightmare campaign, as you can see here, for the Champ Training. Now, I will run Nightmare campaign in Champ Training tournaments, and especially when they're involved with Dungeon Divers, of course, because you get higher points. Usually, normal times, I'll run a lot of Brutal campaign, but because I can farm Nightmare with Trunda here as my campaign farmer, that's what I'll do. And as you can see here, I'm actually have Altan in the mix. Usually, outside of tournaments and events, I will just have food champions in there, but because I want to get Altan up to level him up in Champ Training, that's why I have him running here. So in my tavern work, I focus mainly on my lower level chickens. First, ranking them up and leveling them up, and progressing on to the higher ranked chickens, and then into the champions that I actually want to level up, legendaries and epics and whatnot, the champions I'm going to use. So I try to maximize and get the most out of my lower level chickens, using, of course, the technique of throwing brews in before I feed them. For that, I throw in 2 brews for level 2, 3 for level 3, 4 for level 4, so on. Everyone knows that tried and true tactic. But I will try to get as much out of these lower champions as possible before I start moving on to the champions I actually want to use. Now, having said that, though, I've gone ahead and I have leveled and ranked up my Foreman fully. I just couldn't wait. Sorry, he had to be finally let out of his cage.
I'm free, I'm free.
So you can see here I'm progressing up, from the 2 stars to the 3 stars, on the 4 stars, and that is how I've been developing the vast majority of my points so far in this Champ Training. And this will allow me to save resources to be able to also maximize what I'm going to be doing in the Heroes Path Champion Training. So now I also want to show you my approach to the sparring pit. Usually I will hold the food champions in here when I'm not running them. However, when I run them in the campaign, I will replace them with placeholders, and these are champions that I either want to or may use in the future, but they're on hold for right now. So I just put them in as a placeholder, so I'm not wasting the energy spots in there as I have the food champions out and running them in campaign. Now, having said that, I had Altan in here as per normal, but once the training tournament started, I took him out and started running because he's one of the champions that I want to rank up during this fusion event. So you can see there I had them all in. Now I will run the food champions in campaign, and I've replaced Altan here with Rathalos, although as you can see he's ranked up. I've been tapping into my multi-battles as well as my energy. So since I have a lot of multi-battles I don't want to waste, I'm going to go in and I'm going to take some more energy out of here. I haven't used any gems yet by energy. That's going to be coming. All right, so showing you my methodology. And I was concentrating on doing the champ training in Nightmare for the Dungeon Divers event. And having done all that, you can see we have now attained the fragments, 5 fragments from the Champion Training Tournament. So I will claim that. And as the Heroes Path, as we know, is a mix of Dungeon Divers and Champ Training, I am stopping there. So I'm saving all my resources for Champ Training. I'm not bothering to try and place any higher or go up the right-hand side to get these rewards. Beyond, just preparing food again through Nightmare campaign. So I guess I will be doing a bit of champ training, but that is more in preparation for the real champ training that's upcoming in the Heroes Path. So all my tavern work is complete, and again, all that's left is campaign running, which will also help with dungeon divers. But in terms of the dungeon divers event, where I am, I have a day and a half left. I'm slowly creeping up. I have 1,820 right now. So that leaves me over 1,800 to go, so I'm less than halfway. So I'm switching gears from the Nightmare campaign farming.
Where the fuck are they going?
And I'm going to go back in and I'm going to continue to farm Fire Knight's Castle. I'm doing this, of course, because the Fire Knight tournament is still going on. And it would be prudent, of course. I'm just on the cusp of getting the 4-star chicken again, so that will be a little bit of help in the Heroes Path champ training. I don't know if I'll be able to move up into the top 10 to get some energy or gems, but I'll continue to do it again because of the dungeon divers. And I need the better rewards, the better point scoring, so it just makes sense to go in and do Fire Knight. But however, if we look, after all the champ training, I have greatly reduced my champion pool, so I definitely have enough space to be pulling my Void Shards. And if you look here, thing I haven't really talked about before is, I don't have my pool maxed out. I really don't see the point in spending a lot of gems and increasing my champion pool.
A brilliant new tactical plan to ensure final victory in the field.
I'm comfortable at 310. As free-to-play casual, of course, I'm not, getting all the champions in the game and having all the legendaries and whatnot. So I'm quite happy at staying at 310. So if we look back at the Summon Rush event, just to prepare what I'm going to do, I stand at 74 because, I was pulling some green shards. So to get all the fragments, I need to pull 26 of the voids. But however, there are some rewards that I really would like to have. The barrel will help me in the Hero's Path. The 5-star chicken will help me in the Hero's Path. But also, of course, there's a legendary skill tome at 5,400. So basically, if I want to get that one book, I'm going to have to pull over about 45 shards, which will take all my void shards, basically. So I have to ask myself, do I wish to do that? I could pull my primals. As they are worth 200. However, I don't want to burn my few shots at getting mythicals outside of 2 times mythical events. I know it's a long shot. So I don't know. I'll have to see what happens as I pull the shards and see how I'm feeling when I get to the point of those fragments. Now, the Plarium puts this bottom row down here as very, very tempting. To get those shards sucked out of you before the champion chase.
We're doing it for a shitload of money.
In order to entice you to spend to get shards. So, I mean, is the temptation working on me to get a book? Yeah, sure. But I'm going to see if I can resist the temptation. Having said all that, let's get into the meat of the matter here. The progressive chance. But before I make that decision, I'm just going to take a look at these guys. Okay, so it's Supreme Kale, A1. AoE A1, okay, that's very good. AoE with poison, okay, 2, all right. Attack, well, okay, I did not realize that. 3 AoEs. Not sure what his multipliers are. I never really paid attention to when people were talking about it, see if he hits hard or not. Weaken, poison, what's his passive? So he debilitates opposing champions if they have poison. I wonder if that applies to the clan boss. I don't know. Okay, possibility. Well, it depends on what the other guy is. Togrin the Conjoined. This dude. Okay, speed in all battles. Tisnora. Passive. Increases the champion's max HP every time they use an active skill. Okay, so he's probably HP based, let's say. Each ally's max HP 5%. Every time they use an active skill. Okay, so he's increasing everyone's HP. You know what? He'd be a good one to pair with Drang. Increases turn meters of all allies by 20%. Looks down 3 turns. Places increased accuracy 2 turns. Oh, and then cleanses. Okay. Boosts everybody clean. All right. Heals. Okay. Increase speed. Continuous heal on all allies. This HP is below 50% at the initial heal. Okay, so really good healer. Attacks one enemy. Buff spread. Then the Vizier going on an A1. Not bad. Damage based on attack. Okay, I'm surprised by that. I thought he was leading up to him being an HP based champion. Interesting. All right, enough dicking around with that. If he had a revive going on, I'd pick him. So we'll go after Supreme Kale.
It's the same plan that we used last time, and the 17 times before that.
All right, so we're going to do 26. So I'm going to do 8 right off the bat. And then I'll do 2 10 times, I think. Well, we'll see. All right, here we go. And Skimfos. Not sure if I have Skimfos. Can't remember. I don't think I do. I think he's new. I'm not expecting any kind of white legendary here. It's not 2 times. So it's 3. 4 chickens. 4. 5. Oh, all right. Void legendary it is. Angar! Okay, and Angar got a big buff. I just watched Ash talk about him. You know what? This is good. Haha, funny. Shout out to Ash here, yeah. He was just talking about this. When people pull Angar, they're like, oh. But now when you pull him, you're kind of excited. So, you know, this is good. I just watched Ash's video, actually.
You didn't get excited on Angar.
So I'm excited by this one. Nice. Nice. I like this. Groovy. Welcome to the team, Angar. I think his buffs where he got more damage for sure. Okay, so very good. Let's go on to the next one. Happy. Follow up with a Harrier. I don't even care. Don't give a fuck. More blue. I was probably at Mercy. That was probably my Mercy. So I probably just reset my Mercy. I had no fucking idea what Mercy was. As always. Amarantine Skeleton. Dude with the hardest name to pronounce, the most fucked up name. Everyone screws it up. Amarantine Skeleton. Purple guy. All right, let's do a 10 pop. Here we go. Genbo. You know what? I don't have Genbo. Genbo is new. Actually, this is a really good addition as well. Wow, happy with this. So that's 18. I said I needed 26. Okay, so we'll do 6 times. I don't care if I get all Harriers from now on. It'll be fine. I'm happy. 1, 2, 3. More blue. All right, 3 more. 1 and a 2. And another blue. Let's finish with a Harrier. Let's finish with a Harrier. Come on, finish it with a Harrier. Oh, and it is. Oh, it's the progressive. Okay. It's her. I didn't even look at what she did. What does she do? Well, you know what? My Silver Watchers does need, the Faction Crypt team does need improvement. Even though I have finished it, but it doesn't run very well. Okay, so we're passive. 12% chance of activating instant turn effect on this champion or an ally after using any active skill. Okay. Okay, she's got a little bit of a relentless gear built into her. Okay, so kind of, all right, that's cool. Block debuffs on all allies for 2 turns, and then heals. You know what? Yeah, I like this. I like that. This is good. This is good. Yep. This could help in tag team. I am missing that kind of all team block debuffs. Increase accuracy. All allies. Place in sleep. Attacks one enemy, restores destroyed max HP of this champion or the ally with the most destroyed HP by 20% of their destroyed max HP. Okay, so I guess that's a Hydra. Or Sand Devil. Sand Devil. Yeah, okay, now I see. Yeah, Sand Devil, right, sleep. Yeah, and there's where the block debuffs and then the heals. Yeah, okay. And that pass, okay. Okay, yeah, okay, so definitely Sand Devil and Hydra too, I guess. Okay, so good. Very good. That's good. Well, I like that. That was a very beneficial void pulling. Now let's check us out in the Summon Rush. Ooh, okay, I must have miscalculated. I do need to pull. I need to pull another 2. Okay. I said 28, didn't I? My mistake. I forgot. All right, so I need to pull another 2. Let's see if we can continue. Another Void Lego would be nice. Nope. Bloodhorn. Another one. And a dagger. Okay, so now we go in and we have all our fragments from the Summon Rush. Okay, guys, so just to review, Classic Arena Fire Knight done, Champion Training Tournament done, switching back to Fire Knight for the Dungeon Divers event. Summon Rush done. Both sets of fragments for 15. The Artifact Enhancement event, haven't really started on that yet, but I've got over 63 million silver, got lots of forge work I can do, and of course I'm going to pick some stuff up as I farm the Fire Knight, so that shan't be a problem. And there I stand, 35 fragments down, just in the first 3 days. So just cruising right along. The only little concern here now, I guess, is Dungeon Divers. But like I said, I got a day and a half. I've got lots of energy, lots of multi-battles. I think I can attain that fairly easily. And my plan is to do everything outside the Hero's Path. So I only need the 5 fragments that is required from the Hero's Path. So I'm going to go hard on everything. Placing in the tournaments, of course, is out. So those 20 fragments are not even consideration. But I'm going to get everything outside the Hero's Path, and then 5 fragments in the Hero's Path, which I will be saving my champion training resources for. And of course, I'll be doing a lot of Dungeon Divers. As you can see here, I still have lots of gems. I have not touched any gems to buy energy yet in this fusion, so I'll have lots of energy for the Dungeon Divers part of the Hero's Path. And if we look in the tavern here, I still have over 1,000 brews of each brew, over 3,000 of the Void. Lots of chickens to develop. Lots of champions to upgrade and develop. I have plenty of champion training on the table, so the Hero's Path is not going to be a concern. All right, having said all that, I hope things are going as well for you in the fusion. I hope your pulling of shards during this event got you some good stuff like it got for me. I hope you are doing well, and as always, guys, thanks for watching.